Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Guild Receptionist, episode 7. And once again, good episode. It shows that that Alina is been proven to be best girl so far. But we do see more of that fun side of her that we hardly see, because a lot of times she's just acting all grumpy because she has to work so much overtime and happens to solo the bosses because the other vendors wouldn't do it though. So more paperwork to her, So, but as we finally see her enjoying the festival that she long so waited to go to. She's having fun, she's smiling, eating a lot of food, and Jay's is looking like how seeing this side of her that and especially that he got to hold her hand. Well, because he wanted to, but Elena's like, well, she was very objected to it, of course, though, because she wants to enjoy the festival, though. But eventually, she kind of blushed up and then just finally held his hand, and much to his him being pleased to that, and just. I mean, we finally get to see her finally get to smile, be her genuine self, because she's always whatever, because it's stressed, because all the paperwork she does it stresses her out, makes her like a real grump, and just. But it was nice to see her just seeing that soft side of her, just acting all happy and cheerful. And while it's going on, the guildmaster Glenn receives that there is a book that contains a secret quest. So he has a piece, so he puts it away, locked away, and then while it's going on, Lulu is going to the prison where the guy Aiden, the one-eyed, one-armed guy that called her a murderer, right? She wants to go see him, because give her credit though, just try to she wants to correct it that because like I said before, it was her first mission. She didn't have her full abilities, right? So what could she have done, right? So she tries to talk to him, tries to face that fear of being called murderer, right? And just the guy was just laying into her again, say, oh, you're murderer. And then as soon as after he leaves, he's the one who confesses to himself, saying, "I'm the murderer." And then the guy, the four-eyed guy, the guy with the glasses, four-eyed, right? Well, that we saw from the other time when they were at that forest, right, trying to lure them out, right, for spraying that rumor. He bails him out because he got that book that contains the secret quest, and they want to awaken a dark god. So, at the festival, a guy dressed up as a trickster, frees some people as a distraction, right? And of course, this causes Alina to get very pissed, scares the guy, and just whacks his ass. I interrupt this festival that I so long wanted to go to, and you're gonna pay for this. And so then afterwards, they thought the festival was gonna be called off, but it's gonna get back up and running again, and so but then Lo and Lulu, I'll just call Lulu for short. Lulu comes to say that hey, the guys from took the secret. Are going to a secret quest, about the book and bailing that guy out, right? So we gotta go stop them. Jay tells Elena, hey, enjoy the festival. You wanted this for so long, right? And especially, because also I mentioned that, because she got off so much earlier because he helped her with the paperwork, right? If he didn't help her out, she would have missed the festival. That would have been the plain truth, right? She would have missed the festival if he didn't help her out with all that paperwork. But anyway, they're gonna go off, but she wants to go. She wants to go. She wants to go with him because, because without her, they would have been dead without her, right? So which just shows good character in her. She chooses, despite that she wanted to go for this festival for so long, though, she would rather go with them because she would rather have not see them dead, or not, right? So that's good. It's a good moment. She has a good moment, for that, because she doesn't want to see these people who I maybe consider her friends die. So she makes a smart move and goes with them. So they get there. Then the other guys that get there, Lo tries to freeze them. One of the guys that was with them, does like a self-sacrifice, just explodes himself because they need a soul. They need souls to feed to some of the Dark God, and so then they show up as these two girls that kind of look like twin sisters. One of them punches right through that guy, the four-eyed glasses guy. Punches right through him. I'm like, yeah, you deserve that. And he says, please destroy the world. That's his final words. And so, these two twin sisters, Vina and Fina, I think they're called. Like, Alina tries to get with her hammer, but they can just, like, turn, like, into slime and then just regenerate back. They can just do that, regenerate themselves, and come back, and they have like their bows and like with a powerful bow and arrow and stuff, and I was like how they're gonna defeat this, because now they can their attacks are gonna pretty much be useless, because with powerful warhammer doesn't work. What are they gonna do, So, but the next wait to the next episode to see how they're gonna defeat this dark gods. So. But overall, yeah, it was a very fun episode because we got to see, despite with the whole thing with Lulu, with facing her, trying to still cope with those PTSDs of being called murderer, right? And the guy, Aiden, the one-armed guy that was with her, right? I assume the next episode probably because what the guy was doing, the guy with the glasses, the guy Aiden, he's like, "What are you doing? This is not what we agreed to. This isn't what I agreed to do." I assume he's gonna probably, turn the new leaf and probably say, hey, does like the self-sacrifice for Lulu, because he probably meant that, you're not the murderer, I was. He'll probably say that to her, probably. And I'm assuming he's gonna do the self-sacrifice and be like the hero he wanted to be, and not confess that he's the murderer and say, and Lulu, you're not. I was wrong to say that to you. I assume he's going to say that, then do the self-sacrifice, I assume, so the next episode. But all that, though, we got to see Alina got to enjoy the festival wherever she could, acting happy and smiling, seeing that genuine side of her, instead of being the usual grumpy self, because, well, like I said, if it wasn't for Jade helping her with the paperwork, she probably would have missed it. So the fact they finished early, we got to see her smile and be cheerful, and really seeing that genuine side of herself, acting happy, being happy, and the fact that Jade was also happy because he held his hand, much to him being pleased, So she held his hand, which was kind of embarrassing for herself because she didn't want to hold his hand, but the more and more we go to it, she is crushing on him. She will not admit to it, though, because of her personality, but she's crushing on him. And we know that Jade is also crushing on her, and we can already see that, though, right? But the guy deserves better than her because of all the abuse that he took from her, though, verbally. I'm just saying, kudos for him for putting up with her, though. So, kudos for him for putting up with her, because I think he deserves better, But we know that secretly that in the back of her mind she's crushing on him, but she will not admit to that, though. But it was a fun episode regardless of seeing that soft, happy side of her, and in that secret quest now with a new threat with the Dark God now, and see how that's gonna end up in the next episode. So, but regardless, yeah, it was still a fun episode. You know, how the show has been. It's been very fun. Alina's been best girl I've seen so far. So, but yep, that's episode 7, Guild Receptionist. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll see you on the next episode review of Solo Leveling. Later.